Previously on MasterChef Australia.
The most important part of this challenge is the pasta.
It was a team challenge, and they had to impress the master, Andreas Papadakis.
I'm a bit like starstruck, to be honest.
With a 3-course pasta extravaganza.
We really want to put up good food today.
They delighted the judges with phenomenal flavours.
Your sauce was magic.
I mean, great looking dish, awesome.
The texture is fantastic.
And it was the blue team that won the day, leaving the pink in trouble. Tonight, the Queen of Chocolate, Kirsten Tibballs,
Looks fantastic.
delivers a pressure test.
This is a friggin' mess. My heart's pounding.
But which of these cooks will make a critical error
My heart is literally in my throat.
that will send them home?
Burning out in my heart like a flame, like a brighter shooting star in our souls. We all know our dreams make us who we are. We got today, so spin me round and show me the way back to burning up in my heart like a flame, like a brighter shooting star in our souls. We all know our dreams make us who we are.
Today is my first pressure test. I've been in a few eliminations before, so I'm feeling a bit daunted by this because it's Masters Week, so I know it's going to be massive. Anybody could be walking through those doors, and they could set an epic pressure test for us.
I'm definitely not ready to leave the competition. It feels good to know that I've got the safety of the immunity pin. It will totally allow me to get me out of a sticky situation if I can't handle the pressure today.
You got it, guys. Right, are you 4? Come on down the front.
Here we go. 3 glasses are sitting there on the table at the front. I knew something was up. I knew there's going to be a massive twist.
Morning, everyone. You're all looking a little serious and a little tense. And that makes sense. Because when you got a black apron on, you should be a little tense. Dan, Therese, Justin, you're here because you were the least impressive team yesterday. And Brent, you're here because unfortunately you missed the last pressure test. Therese, that pin in previous eliminations, you've been steely and just waited right to the end to assess the situation, and you haven't played it yet. Is that the game plan going into today?
Yes, that's definitely the game plan. I'm going to give it a red hot go, see how I'm going throughout the cook, and if it's not going really well, I'll just play it in the last minute.
Excellent. Now remember, this is Masters Week. So today's pressure test has naturally been set by a world champion. She is respected around the globe for her dedication to her craft and continues to push the boundaries of what is possible in her field. To put it simply, she is one of the best chocolatiers in the world. Please join me in welcoming our dear friend, Kirsten Tibballs!
Yes, she is. It's Kirsten Tibballs!
Knowing Kirsten Tibballs and the food she puts up and the pressure tests that she's done on MasterChef, I am devastated. Not to see Kirsten. Love to see Kirsten. Devastated for the pressure test that she's going to present today.
Aren't you glad to see me?
welcome back. It's so nice to have you here, as always.
Thank you for having me.
Now, we know you as a dessert expert, of course, but you are actually a master chocolatier.
For me, I think chocolate is the most artistic and you can be the most creative, but it's also very scientific, down to the 0.1 of a degree. So I really like that aspect of it. And, of course, the flavour.
Yeah. How long have you been working with chocolate?
Are you trying to guess my age? 32 years.
Ah, wow.
My idea of working with chocolate is walking down aisle 4, into the trolley, you beauty, Friday night, couple little blocks in a movie. That's me in a chocolate, so it's going to be a lot different than that.
You four are obviously fixated on those cloches behind us. So, Kirsten, would you like to put them out of their misery?
Absolutely.
Kirsten definitely does not go easy on the pressure tests. She's a master chocolatier, so today is definitely going to be really, really hard.
Today you'll be making my exotic mousse cake.
This is no joke.
And my Style Rebellion lollipops.
Oh my god.
And also my Ruby Financier.
That was evil.
Wow, you really pushed the boat out. And so they just get to pick one, right? They can make whatever they want. Oh.
You're making all three.
All three?
All three.
3 things.
I'm getting hate glares from the entry. They're like, how could you?
Like, I kind of came into this mentally prepared to do one dish, but 3 of Kirsten Tibballs' recipes at the same time. This is just ridiculous. This is wild.
First of all, these look amazing. Unbelievable. This looks to be one of the toughest pressure tests we've had this season. Is it actually doable?
It's certainly achievable, but there's a lot of technique involved. To reduce the amount of work, I've used the same elements in all the products.
That's really kind of you.
I know.
Since it's Masters Week, Kirsten's going to give you a little close-up look at some of these techniques. How about that?
Yeah, great.
That's going to help you a lot today.
I can't be happier. I'm learning new skills and I'm just so chuffed.
So I'm going to show you 3 main chocolate skills you're going to need to recreate. I'm going to start with the silk screening, as you see here with the exotic. This is actually a design that I've drawn. Then I've had it made into a silk screen to then transfer that onto the cake. It's really actually quite simple, but the end results look really fantastic.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Oh, that's exciting.
So in here we have what's called cocoa mass. Gives us a beautiful dark colour. So you're actually going to pour this on the top of the screen, and then you need to work really quickly to squeegee it down. And then this is going to flow as soon as you start pouring it. Okay, ready, so pour it on. Then press really firmly. Don't stop. Anytime you stop, you're going to get imperfections in your strip. Pick that up.
Get out. How good did that look?
Oh, man.
I'm guessing if you don't do one clear swipe, it starts getting a bit smudgy. Swipe
You got
down,
one
that's
go at it. But if you do everything that I said, it comes out so easily.
This looks very finicky, and the fact that we only have one shot at this, it's going to be difficult.
Once you've done your print, so you're going to cut a strip 45 millimetres high. This goes in, really important, upside down because we're assembling the cake upside down. And then, of course, you can see we've got the print there on the base. The screen printing is the most important element of this, but of course it has to taste beautiful as well. So what we actually have in here is a ruby chocolate and raspberry financier. We then have a ruby and peanut butter cream, and that's interlayered with a chocolate mousse. Now we're going to move on to the marbling technique where you dip the Star Rebellion lollipops. With this, you need to temper 4 chocolates at the same time.
First line.
Stop it.
You're going to put the larger amount of chocolate here in the bowl. That's your white chocolate. Then we've got some ruby chocolate, some black coloured chocolate, and we've got some hot pink chocolate. Just pipe a grid pattern on the surface. Put ruby chocolate next. You need to do this very quickly. Here's your lollipop. This has got filling in it. You're going to dip it in. Then we twist it as we pull it out. Then we're going to stick it under here. So it has a point at the top.
Dip and twirl, I love it. It's like a new dance move. It's just, looks so good. Like she just like puts it in, twirls, pulls it out, and then there's this cool little pattern that's just so perfect. It looks easy, but I know it's not gonna be easy.
So that was my Star Rebellion lollipops. Now we've got the lattice tube for my ruby financier. So you're going to start with a piece of acetate. We've got the ruby chocolate. It's a balance between having it fine enough that you can break through it with a fork, but also thick enough that it's not going to break when you go to unroll it.
Fun.
As soon as this is set, you're ready to roll. So roll it around this PVC pipe and slide it straight off. Quite easy.
Amazing. Give it up for Kirsten, everybody.
Seeing Kirsten in action is amazing. She makes everything look so effortless. We're watching a world-renowned chocolatier here. I'm trying to take in as much as possible because I know we'll have to replicate these in the cook.
Rules. Today, you need to recreate all 3 of Kirsten's dishes. All the ingredients and everything you need is at your benches. You'll have 3.5 hours to complete all 3 dishes. And of course, the person whose dishes are the least like Kirsten's, both visually and in taste, will send the maker home. All right, good luck, everyone. Your time starts now.
It's a dessert and things I haven't done before, so I'm actually really happy.
3.5 hours is a long time, but got the recipe here. All I gotta do is just follow it. The financiers first. I'm just gonna go line by line it. Never done any of this before. Nothing, not even tempered chocolate.
Good work, Brent. That's it.
Well, I don't know about you guys, but you could hear a pin drop in this room. Everything is tense and quiet, and it's all because of you, Kirsten.
Stop it.
Well done.
I think if they take the time on those steps I've demonstrated, I think they'll actually do very well.
Therese at the front is a magician when it comes to pastry work. This is her challenge today to lose.
Jazz, what do you have to do with that pink chocolate?
I don't know.
I'm worried about Justin. He is more savoury than sweet, generally.
That might bring him unstuck today.
Dan, we've had some great dishes from him and then some real car crash, nail-biting moments as well.
I look at Brent and I kind of feel like this could be his bag. And I know that sounds so strange.
Is that because he follows the recipe meticulously?
He's a Boilermaker.
Yeah. When you have no experience with a medium, like chocolate, then you're going to follow the instructions to the T.
How's your butter going, Therese?
Yeah, it's nice and brown. I think it looks good.
The first thing I get onto is my financier cake batter.
Oh, this is so messy.
Only a third of it, right, Therese?
Yeah.
I take 1/3 of the batter and pipe it into the eclair mould to bake it. I need to put the remaining batter onto a tray where that will be part of the exotic and inside the style rebellion lollipops.
I don't want to speak too soon about feeling confident, but we'll see.
Let's go, Therese.
Stunning, Brent.
Are you happy, Brent?
Yeah, it's good. I'm sweating. The thing that I learned most with Nigella's pressure test was to not get frantic. So for this one, I want to start smooth, calm the nerves and rip in.
What's up next?
Cocoa mass, 35 grams.
For the screen printing, I start with melting the cocoa mass to pour across the screen once it's melted.
I'm gonna smash this. I'm just gonna smash it.
If you're looking at your prep list, you should have that financier in the oven by now. You've got 3 hours to go.
Let's go, guys! Come, Jazzy. Good work, Brent.
I think that looks good.
That's beautiful, Dan. Good job, Dan.
You're in control, Justin. You look good.
What about the food? I've got my financiers in the oven for the different elements. Now I've got to do the silk screening.
Definitely feel like the underdog today. It's not just the recipe I'm facing, it's kind of like that internal dialogue. What's the worst that can happen? Well, it's pretty bad. You go home, I've got to build up confidence within myself.
To be honest, this whole thing is out of my comfort zone. But it's fun, like this is how you learn, this is how you become a better cook, so bring it on, let's see what happens.
I'm trying to keep cool, calm, collected, but I look up and see Therese is just flying right now. She's in her zone.
Oh no, I've got chocolate on my recipe. Oh.
Oh, crap.
I'm so nervous about this screen printing. You need that cocoa mass and cocoa butter to be at the perfect temperature.
Okay.
You have to apply an even coverage, the perfect amount of pressure.
Good?
Good. That's great. Yeah, looks fantastic.
My heart's pounding. Even Brent's powering through it.
Well done. Look great, Brent.
I only have one crack at this. I would hate to stuff this up in front of Kirsten.
Don't do it, Jock. Don't.
Hello, mate.
Your timing's impeccable.
Always.
Oh, which end, Justin? Which end, Justin?
Does it matter?
Read your recipe. Read your recipe.
Meanwhile, that end.
Yep.
Come, Justin.
Oops. What'd I do there? Oh, no.
I only have one crack at the screen printing. It's very nerve-wracking having Kirsten and Jock in front of me.
Oh, no. What'd I do there?
The squeegee, it has all this excess cocoa mass that's dripping from it.
Oops.
And I'm thinking I've ruined this.
Just lift it up.
Yes,
Well done, well done.
mate. You look shocked. It's perfect. Come on, mate.
I'm so stoked. It gives me a bit of confidence, but that was just one of the many pressure points.
Don't get your acetate wet, mate.
Yeah. Doing a recipe from a world-class pastry chef is nuts.
All right, all of you, heads up. We got a Kirsten Tibballs tip time.
Your financier should be in the oven, your silk screen should be done, and you should be working on your PB&J cream.
You have had 1 hour. You've got 2.5 to go.
Well done, Dan.
Keep working hard, Jose! That's it, Brent.
Therese has been the dessert queen so far this season. She's absolutely smashing it. She's got that beautiful gold pin. This is her challenge today.
That silk screening worked. I'm so happy how it turned out. I'm so chuffed, and I'm onto my PB&J cream.
Let's go, Therese.
She's flying. It's really important that I get this right because this will feature in all of the 3 desserts.
The PB&J cream is a ruby colour with a rich flavour and a velvety texture.
Scraped vanilla bean seeds.
Once I get my sugar syrup up to the right temperature, not too hot, I then mix it with my peanut butter and chocolate and whisk it to a smooth consistency. I then work on splitting it into 3 batches.
It feels good that I'm exactly on track. I just need to make sure that I don't fall behind and keep the same pace.
I've been in 4 eliminations and 1 pressure test before today, and I haven't used the pin yet. I do feel lucky that I have the immunity pin as a safety net, but I'm quite adamant that I don't want to play it so early on in the competition. That's an easy way out, and I'm a fighter. So I really want to just learn and back myself as much as I can.
You all right, Dan?
Hi, guys.
Are you feeling the pressure?
Yeah.
You are a little bit behind.
Oh.
Oh.
Yeah, Dan, lift.
Hey!
Great, Dan, come on, Dan.
I'm just about to finish the PB&J cream. I'm super stoked with it. It looks just like Kirsten's. So I'm gonna put it in a piping bag and get it in the fridge. Okay. Now I've got to cut out the pattern for the exotic mousse cake. I've got my acetate with the stencil on it, and I'm cut that to the exact 45 mil. We're working in mils here. Wrap that around the inside with the stencils facing in so that they can transfer across to my cake.
Oh my God.
The Stanley knife, the ruler, mate, I'm in heaven. I'm loving this. It's all millimetered perfect.
Beautiful.
Brent, correct me if I'm wrong, but you're looking pretty organised here. How are you feeling?
I just have no expectation of myself on this one, which is like probably helped me out a lot.
But I'd say you'd be very good at measurements.
Yeah. That's like, if I do something right, it's going to be that, I reckon.
Do you think we can be friends at the end?
Oh, yeah. I'll probably be a chocolatier after this. If I get
Really?
through this, I'll love it.
Okay.
It's very pretty.
Oh, that's good.
I've started a new apprenticeship, chocolatiering. I'm so stoked on it.
Yeah, Brent, looks spot on, mate.
From 4 weeks ago to now, it's just, I'm a different person. Back home, I was just doing a trade for the rest of my life that I'm, stuck in and miserable. Little Alfie, growing up, learning words, putting sentences together, I'm missing all this. But it's all for him. I want to show him to go for his dreams. It's a little pain for a big gain, hopefully.
Guys, you are at the halfway point. Now is the time to dig deep. You've only got 1 hour, 45 minutes to go.
Oh, beautiful. Go, Dan.
So I've got all the elements of the exotic mousse cake ready. Now I've got to just get it assembled.
That's it, Brent. Good job, mate.
When it sets, the mousse will form the walls and the top of the cake. The mousse also acts as the mortar for the layers of financier and the PB&J cream.
Yeah, Brent.
I'm just about to put in my second cake disc.
Put this down, it should be pretty much level with the top.
If you've done all your layers perfectly, that should be the last step.
Oh, mate. Wow.
I am stoked. I just got to fill the insides with the mousse and it's going straight into the blast chiller.
Good job, good job, good job.
Get it in there, Brent.
Let's move.
Let's go, guys.
Yeah, Justin.
Nice, Jazz.
Looks good.
Okay, whisk, 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 whisk.
Come on, Dan. Let's go.
My silk screen is done, and I'm working on my peanut butter and jelly cream.
Chocolate and peanut butter whisk. I've just got a motor on because I know I'm falling a bit behind, but I'm just gonna keep pushing as much as I can. I don't want to go home today.
Show us the guns, Dan.
Take it to the gun show, Dan.
While I'm whisking the sugar syrup into the peanut butter and the chocolate, I look down and the consistency is not looking right.
Oh, God. It looks so horrific. It's looking a bit lumpy. It doesn't look like a cream.
Maybe the sugar was too hot when you put it in or something.
How could he fix that?
Looking at Dan's peanut butter jelly cream, I think he's boiled his syrup too long and it's seized the rest of the mixture.
Might have to restart this.
I can't believe it's not working. Oh, mate.
Might have to restart this.
I'm whisking the sugar syrup into the peanut butter and the chocolate. It starts clumping.
Maybe the sugar was too hot when you put it in or something.
Okay, so think about it. When we're emulsifying things, we've got a balance of fat and water.
So how do you need to balance that?
Have a think.
Water.
I hope that by adding some water, I can actually bring this back together. I add some simmering water into the mixture and start whisking it vigorously.
Oh, whip it, Dan.
That's better. I keep whisking more and more vigorously and it's coming together.
Yes.
I am so, so happy at this point in time because I think I may have just fixed my error.
That's it, Dan.
Butter, yes, beautiful. Beautiful. Right, motor on.
At this point in time, I've just really got to pick myself up and just keep pushing forward.
You can do this, Dan.
Don't give up, mate. You can do
We
this.
believe in you, Dan. You can do this. Come on.
Jeez, this is awful.
Looks to me, Dan's about 20 minutes behind, I reckon.
I
That could
agree.
be absolutely disastrous for him today.
I just hope that he can get out of that.
I need to get this in ASAP.
I mean, on the opposite end of the scale, Brent, he's just motoring on. He looks like he's under control. He's having a really fun time, dare I say.
Yeah.
What about Therese, guys?
She flows very well.
She's in the zone, but you just can't reach her when she's in that spot.
But then I just look back on past pressure tests and she was the exact same. We thought that she was going to play her pin because we couldn't get through her, but it turned out she absolutely nailed it when it got to the tasting room.
Justin, there's this element of surprise when he does something and it works. He's like, oh wow, like, you know, he's like so surprised. 3 different dishes.
Very different.
Any one of these dishes could put them all the way at the bottom.
Good work, mate.
My exotic cake is assembled. I put that in the blast chiller to set. It's now time to get onto the styled Rebellion lollipops. Kirsten's lollipops looked perfect. They looked like they were paint brushed on. These are all about the looks. That perfect little tip, that teardrop. This is going to be a really big one.
Good work, mate.
I now have the insides of my lollipops filled with the financier and the PB&J cream as well.
Therese, you're smashing it, mate.
Thank you. Messy, but okay. So I now have to start on the chocolate work for the outside.
Now we're all coming up to the tempering, so I'm going to just remind you of 3 tips: time, temperature, and movement. So So come on, let's make Willy Wonka proud. We only have 45 minutes to go. 45 minutes!
Keep working hard, Jose! Let's go, guys!
Deep glass bowl. It gone. To make the swirls of different colours, I need to actually temper 4 different chocolates. I actually feel very nervous about this moment because tempering chocolate is already hard enough with just 1 chocolate. Doing 4 at the same time is going to be so hard.
Is it nice and smooth, Therese?
It's not fully melted, but it's just hard because I need to temper like 4 chocolates.
Let's go, Dan.
I feel like I'm finally catching up, but I've just got to keep pushing. Okay, next. I'm working on my lollipops. Kirsten's creations have that really nice snap and crunch to it that beautiful tempered chocolate does. And if you don't get that right, it'll just taste really soggy. So the tempering of the chocolate, that's going to be the pressure points for this challenge.
So instead of placing it in a plastic bowl, melting it in microwave.
We love you, Dan.
Doing great, mate. Go, Juzzy.
I melt 1.2 kilos of white chocolate in a huge bowl.
What temp, mate? What do you want?
29 to 30.
I then need to separate that out into 3 different bowls. And I need to color some black, I need to color some red, I also need to leave some white, and then I also need to temper 120 grams of ruby chocolate.
Bro, this is so much chocolate.
Yeah. Therese, you've tempered a lot of chocolate, right?
I have, and I don't like it, to be honest.
You don't enjoy it?
I don't enjoy it. It's just oily and it just sticks everywhere. Once I've transferred my white chocolate into the glass bowl, I then separate the red, the black, and the ruby chocolate into their piping bags. And then I get on to piping my coloured chocolates on my white chocolate, and it's not coming out.
Warm it up with your hand, warm it up with your hand.
It's so hard.
Just warm it up, warm it up.
My coloured chocolates are actually setting inside the piping bag.
Nah.
I'm feeling really stressed and flustered.
It's too cold.
The time is melting away, and now I need to retemper the coloured chocolates. I'm really feeling pressure.
Warm it up with your hand, warm it up with your hand.
It's so hard.
Just warm it up, warm it up.
My coloured chocolates are actually setting inside the piping bag.
Nah.
It's too cold.
It's too cold.
Squeeze it out into here and just heat it with a heat gun.
I need to actually retemper and reheat the coloured chocolates individually and then place it back in the piping bag.
Go, Therese.
Come on, Therese.
You can do it, mate. Let's go. Go, Therese.
Good work, Brent. Smash it, mate. Smash it. Bring it home.
My chocolate is ready to get these lollipops in and swirl them. I've got to make like a crisscross pattern. You want all the lines just perfect. So I'm just slowly piping each colour, precise.
Hey, Brent.
Yep.
It needs to be as runny as the other ones.
Hot hands on the chocolate. Hot hands on the chocolate.
No pressure.
Yeah, no, I just noticed that.
You can do it.
Yes, Brent! Yeah, Brent! Come on! Let's go, big boy!
Time is ticking. You've only got 19 minutes to go.
Come on, Dan. Don't give up, brother.
Yes, Brent.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, Brent. Lollipops, yeah, you got it.
Just one dip. Oh, that's like the Milky Way, brother.
Oh, good, Brent.
Mate, keep going, mate.
This is a friggin' mess.
I just gotta dip my lollipops into that tempered chocolate, swirl it, and just make it look as beautiful as I can.
Go, guys, let's go!
It's kind of crap, don't judge me.
Let's do this, Therese.
Yep. That looks much better.
Good job.
Yep.
It's so shiny.
Just push on. Just push on.
Beautiful, Therese.
Well, this is like already setting.
There you go.
Oh, beautiful. Nice, Therese.
No, it's not nice. It's coming out, but it's a little bit rustic.
Let's go, Therese.
They're so ugly. I don't have time to retemper all 4 chocolates, so I just have to make do.
Move on, Therese, move on.
It's ugly. Yuck.
Oh, mate. Maybe just spoon it over the top, Dan, instead of using a piping bag when it's ready.
Time is ticking, and I need to find a way to cut corners to claw back some time.
Drizzle over, drizzle over.
Yeah, that's it, Dan.
Instead of piping, I decide to throw my chocolate down with a spatula.
Guys, this is a nightmare. Nah, don't worry,
No,
mate.
you're
Keep
right,
going.
you're right.
Don't worry about it, just get it on.
I think that's good.
Yeah, that's good, that's good.
Straight in, Dan. Twist, pull.
Come on, Dan.
Pull and twist at the same time.
My heart is literally in my throat. Yes! The gantry start cheering, I start cheering. It is actually looking really, really beautiful.
You're the best one so far, mate.
Maybe this is enough to save me.
They're the best ones, Dan.
Let's go, Dan.
Let's go, Dan.
Oh my God, they look the best.
I know
one.
they do.
Dan, they're the best one.
Oh my God.
Oh my God, what's happening?
The ball keeps falling off the stick.
Oh, no.
Dan, you only need 4.
Just breathe, just breathe.
Don't give up. Don't give up.
Come on, Dan.
Oh.
Oh my God, what's happening?
It's fallen off.
Oh, I can't believe it. All this work, and for that.
I don't think they're going to stick, guys.
Don't give up.
I think I have to change my strategy here. So I turn my lollipop stand upside down.
Oh, good job, Dan.
Nice one, Dan. Nice work.
And I'm resting the rest of these lollipops the right way up.
Nice, Dan.
That's it, Dan. Well done, buddy.
Beautiful, Dan.
Wow. They're actually looking pretty nice.
Good job, Dan. Good job, mate.
They're a nightmare.
Dan, don't worry about it.
Now just get a 4th one on the stick if you can.
I'm not going to get that beautiful point on the top of the lollipop, but I just can't be perfect here. This has got to do.
Mate, they look rough.
Don't worry about it, don't worry about it.
Come on, Dan.
Ooh.
10 minutes to go.
10 minutes, come on!
Come on.
Come on, guys.
Come on, guys. Push.
Get me going.
Let's go.
How's it looking, Jeff?
Yeah, it looks good. I am almost done. It's time to get onto that lattice cylinder that sits on top of that ruby financier. Kirsten's lattice cylinder looked so delicate. This is like the cherry on top for this dessert. It has to be perfect. I cut a little snip into the piping bag. Can't be too thick, can't be too thin. Otherwise it's gonna affect the consistency of that lattice. I'm piping in a circular motion to get that perfect pattern.
Remember what it looks like.
Like that.
That's money, mate. That's money.
As soon as my chocolate sets, I get a PVC pipe and I kind of wrap that around that.
Oh, yes.
It's a real big pressure point. I'm trying to be as delicate as I can.
Really good.
get that perfect cylinder and tape that up so it sets.
Good work, Justin. Yeah, Brent.
Beautiful, Brent.
Hey, Mr. Squiggle.
G'day.
I think it's good.
Jackson Pollocking your way to the finish line here.
Brent, that's stunning.
Beautiful, mate. Brent's big, silly, tradie hands doing the most dainty, pretty thing. His lattice ruby tube looks perfect. It's awesome.
Good job, good job.
But Therese's...
It's a little bit thicker than mine, and I guess that's up to you if you want to make a thinner one.
Maybe that's something to consider. Best of luck.
Thank you.
My lattice tube is a little bit thick, but I don't have time to redo elements. I really need to get a move on because I've got so much more to do, and I have to get onto my cake.
Let's go! Come back with that cake. Here we go, mate.
And it's time to finish off that exotic mousse cake with that beautiful, shiny mirror glaze. I rip off the acetate and the stencil is transferred perfectly. The print is clear as day.
Let's go, Brent.
The final touch of this exotic mousse cake is the mirror glaze. This glaze, it looks like something I'd paint a car with, but what it does is it just sets it from being a good cake to an absolutely stunning cake.
Let's go, Brent, let's go.
Make it glazy.
Yes! Yeah, boys!
That's beautiful, mate.
It is so mesmerising, just swirling it and it just falls down the edges. It's the most prettiest thing these hands have ever touched. Ooh.
Oh, mate, it looks amazing.
It's the prettiest food these hands have ever touched.
Yeah, yes, yeah.
Let's get that glaze done.
Get that glaze.
Yeah, boy!
Yeah! Yeah, Jazzy! Yeah!
Beautiful, mate.
Yes, yeah.
Great, Dan! Woo!
It's ugly as hell, but it's set.
You got it, Dan. Yeah. Mate, that looks so good.
My lollipops and my lattice are done. They look like a disaster. I think it's put me behind, but I just need to push on because I need to move on to my mousse cake. It's now time to remove the acetate around the outside of the cake. I'm hoping to see all the nice chocolate stencils transferred perfectly.
Oh no.
What happened?
I don't know why it's not coming off.
The print was on the other side. You put it in the ring the wrong side.
I placed it on the other side, so it's not actually on it.
I don't have time to redo my pattern.
Move on, Therese, move on.
Yeah.
There's nothing I can do. The time is melting away, and now I don't have time to actually glaze it. I just have to make do with what I have right now.
Therese, what's the big data saying on the pen?
I just need to get something up.
I think you'll need to do more than just get something up today.
Should I play it?
Up to you.
It's up to you. I can't make a decision. You've still got 5 minutes to play it.
I'm just so desperate to get every element up on the plate. I just want to push on and get my financing done.
Let's go.
We are all now really worried. You've only got 5 minutes to go.
Come on. Keep pushing.
You got 5 to go, 5 to go. Let's go! Go, Brent!
That's it.
Come on,
Get that piping on.
I've got the PB&J cream on top of the ruby financier. It's looking good. Now it's down to the ruby lattice tube.
Nice, Brent, nice.
So I run over to the fridge and I go to unravel the acetate. And it just blows up in my face.
Oh, no.
Fingers are just fat and like, I've broken 3 of them trying to get them out.
How'd you go, Brent? You got them out?
No, it didn't work.
It's okay.
Right now, I ain't got time to do anything but pick the best shards of the lattice and sit them on top. At least I can show that it was tempered, it was thin, and it might just be enough to get me across the line.
Yes, Juzzy!
Yeah, boys! So good! There's raspberries, raspberries! Where's the raspberries?
Are they in the freezer? Are they in the freezer?
All I'm doing is this! That's great, man! Go! Come on!
Oh, well done, Dan! Great work, mate! Looks fabulous!
I don't think I have enough time for the glaze. The prints have stuck. That's a big tick for me. But I can't even focus on getting this cake done because I've still got the financier to finish off. So I decide I have to leave off this glaze completely.
Yes, Dan! Great, Dan!
So, state of plays with Therese. The lollipops haven't turned out properly. The acetate hasn't transferred onto the cake.
And then did you see that?
No, what?
She went to pop her collar and it just shattered.
It's too thick.
I'm worried for her. This is a critical moment.
What would you do?
Only 4 people in a pressure test. There's instant safety. I'd play the pin.
You don't want to be going home with that pin in your pocket.
Oh, wait.
Let's go, guys!
Let's go! Should I play it?
It has to be your call, mate.
You need to play the pin. That's why you have it on your shirt. Play the pin, Therese.
Therese! What are you doing?
I cannot watch this. It is torture. Therese, play that pin.
Go, guys!
She's not going to play it.
All right, here it is! 10!
Should I play it?
9! Yes, yes! 8, 7, 6, 5!
Therese! What are you doing?
Come on, come on.
She's not going to play it.
All right, here it is! 10! 9!
Should I play it?
Yes, yes! 7!
Therese, what are you doing? Put your hand up, play the pin, and get out of this situation.
Come on, Therese! 6! Come on!
Come on, come on! Do it!
3! Come on! 2! Come on, now! 1!
That's
She didn't even play it.
Wow. Oh, my God.
Oh, she doesn't have a glaze on the cake. What? She doesn't have a glaze?
On you, bro.
Oh.
Good job, Dan.
I didn't get all of my elements up. There's probably a chance that I might be going home today, but who can say they've ticked off a Kirsten Tibballs pressure test? So for that, I'm just super stoked. Yeah.
Wow, she didn't play her pin.
Jesus, she's a risk taker, isn't she?
I don't think that's a good thing. I'm just really upset right now. I'm really upset. I did think of playing the pin, but I thought the flavours would be okay. I think I could be regretting the decision, but I really bloody hope not. I really hope not.
Well, Kirsten Tibballs, that was a marathon pressure test. All 4 of those guys were tested and pushed to their limits. It had highs, it had lows, it had everything in between. And now it's down to the one dish that is the least impressive in looks and in taste to your version. They'll be going home.
To their credit, I think they did very well, given the scope of the challenge that I gave them.
Yeah.
That was pretty epic.
I think it was a super tough challenge, super enjoyable though. But sadly, we're about to taste the dishes and somebody is going home. Shall we get them in?
Let's do it.
Good luck, Justin.
Honestly, really pumped with how everything's gone. I cannot believe I've got 3 complete dishes on this platter, so I'm really happy.
Guys,
honestly, I'm really proud of myself.
Hey, hey.
Well, well, well.
Look at that.
Justin. How are you feeling?
Honestly, I'm stoked that I got 3 dishes up. Because if I went out like this, sick. Like,
Well,
that's
look,
so fun.
He's hoping you don't go down in a blaze of glory, but
Yeah,
we'll taste and we'll
definitely
let you know.
Yeah,
So
thank you.
Thanks, Justin.
Thanks,
No worries.
Thank you.
Get out of
guys.
here.
Good luck.
See ya.
Bye.
How's his piping? I just caught a little glimpse
It's
of his
very good.
piping work. What about that?
On the financier?
Yeah.
Oh, waiting.
Stop it.
That's really well balanced.
All right.
Thank you. I'm so impressed with so many elements. The pop was okay, a little rough, but there were still lines. You could still see that he'd done a really good job there, and the chocolate was tempered. The financier flavour was really good and great lattice work on the tube, fantastic. And then onto the cake, that glaze really is the crowning glory. The screen printing was also really lovely. So I'm thrilled for Justin. I think that he has really exceeded his own expectations. And who knows what that kind of mindset might do for him in the future.
So I was really impressed with what Justin put up to finish all of the elements. That's a lot, and there's so many different skill sets in everything that they've done in the challenge today, so he did really, really well. The cake was fantastic, and the layers and those elements, when you break into them and you get an even spread of all those elements on your fork, amazing.
I hope this is a turning point for Justin. I hope that he takes so much confidence from all 3 of these items. He belongs here, you know, and the sooner that he realises that, then the more successful his plates of food are going to be.
Today's a day that I hope he goes home, puts an X on the calendar. That's the day it changed for him. Shall we get next one in?
Mm-hmm.
Good luck, man. Go get it, bro.
Thanks, guys. Thank you.
It looks sick, man. So good.
I'm feeling good. I know that this is the best I could possibly do. You weren't getting anything more out of me. I'm mentally exhausted. Just left it all on the plate here. I just gave it absolutely everything. Today, I just hope it's enough, because I'm not ready to go home. Today.
Woo. It looks really good.
Yeah. This is the craziest thing I've ever cooked. It is. It is, definitely, by far. Going back there, even 3 weeks, I would just laugh if I seen a photo of this that I cooked it.
Laugh away, mate.
How close to spec do you reckon you got?
Within a couple of mil, I reckon. It's plus or minus 10.
Plus or minus 10.
Sweet.
Sweet. All right.
Thanks, guys.
Thanks,
Thank you so
Brent.
much.
See you, Brent.
See you later.
The print is nice and clear, it's full all the way around.
It was very well executed.
I just can't believe it's coming from Brent. I just didn't think, especially those lollipops, they'd look that good.
What do you think?
Nice
Pretty good.
definition of layers. That right there was a little bit of chocolate magic. The lollipop, all the elements were there, really, really good. The financier, unfortunately, the lattice tube broke when it was unmolded, but that's perfectly tempered.
Yeah.
and it's thin, it's fine, it's beautiful to eat. Then we move on to the exotic. What can I say? That, the pattern, the consistency of the layers put together, and then to finish it all up with that perfect glaze, I'm blown away.
As you can see, I quite like that. That was not a million miles away from yours. The financier, okay, the chips didn't make it, but it was tempered beautifully. There was a lovely snap to that. It was fantastic. Gotta hand it to Brent. He has knocked this one out of the park.
If I would have paired, you know, those dishes with anyone in the competition, I don't know, I would have picked Brent, but maybe now I will.
The Boilermaker for the win. Like, seriously.
Within 2 mil?
Couple of mil.
That there was to cod. Shall we get next one in?
Yeah.
Go, Therese. Good luck.
Thank you.
My dishes look messy, it looks clunky, and I'm disappointed. But I'm hoping that the flavours will keep me safe. If I go home with a pin still on my chest, I would be so devastated.
Here she is.
Hello, everyone.
Therese, tell me, what didn't make it?
The glaze and the outside of the stencil on my cake.
You've had time to relax, take it all in, look back at what happened. If you could go back, would you have played your pin?
I think so.
Why didn't you play it?
I don't know. I think I thought that I could get it up. I think probably there was a bit of overconfidence because desserts are my thing. Which is why I'm feeling really heavy right now if I did go home on a dessert. I know that I'm not ready to go.
All right, we're gonna test.
Okay, thank you.
Thanks.
Thanks, Therese.
Yes.
I gotta say, I'm worried. You know, like,
Me too.
this is tough.
It doesn't seem like there was any thought of playing the pin.
It's pretty rough.
The texture of the chocolate on the outside is also a bit soft.
Was it not tempered properly?
No.
Start with the lollipop. The temper wasn't how yours was. The chocolate was really thick, but I really like the texture of her financier. I thought it was great. I thought her brown butter was a real shining light on this plate of food. The pressure point and what this challenge was all about was that ruby tube. And it was thick, it was clumsy, it takes over everything.
I am a little bit heartbroken for Therese. I find it very difficult to consolidate what's in front of us and what we know she's capable of. I mean, there are some good elements. The chocolate mousse is really good. You know, the financier is fantastic, but there are also some areas that are very weak and might see her unsafe.
I think the faults are obvious. For some of it, it didn't even look appealing to eat. That's important for me. So I'm sure she's devastated with what she's presented today.
When you did your masterclass, you showed 3 things. And unfortunately, the flaws in Therese's plate is exactly what you showed, and it's all the chocolate work for me, and that's going to come into play when we decide who goes home, because that is what we focused on, the chocolate work in this. And she's failed on all 3 of those techniques.
I am gutted for her. We've still got one more dish left to taste, but really concerned that we're about to see someone go home with a pin in her pocket.
Go, Dan.
Thanks, guys. Looking down at my dishes, I'm actually really proud of what I've done. Yes, I've missed the glaze on the cake, but the flavours are there, so it's all up to taste, really. And I'm hoping that this is enough to not send me home.
Hello,
Hello.
Dan.
Here he is, Fusion Dan.
He's still smiling, which is good.
I don't know if I'm smiling or crying.
Now, Dan, you've been in a black apron a few times now. You seem to find yourself here a little bit. Are you going home today, do you think?
I'm not going to lie. I think there's a good chance that this might send me home. But look, if I do go home, then I'm just so happy that I got to go home on this.
We'll have to wait and see how this all tastes.
Thanks a lot, guys.
Thanks,
Love
Dan.
your
Thank you.
positivity.
Thank you.
This has a great stripe on it.
Mine too, look at that.
Yeah.
Yours looks like an old school marble.
It's so good. Pretty close to yours. Very, very, very good. The lollipop, it didn't have the peak on top of it. The swirl might not have been as perfectly swirled as yours, but it was really good. Clearly defined lines, nicely tempered chocolate. I feel proud of him. For the exotic, obviously the mirror glaze was missing, but the screen printing, which was the important part, was beautifully done on the top and on the sides. I was worried for the guy,
Same.
but I can't believe it's as good as it is.
The silk screen is so well executed. The cake was beautifully assembled. The lollipop tastes exactly like mine. Kudos to Dan, he's done a fantastic job.
Some really well executed elements. Dan's improving in leaps and bounds, and that's great. Dare I say, a new Dan, a new day.
Could be. What a fascinating tasting. I just can't believe that going into this challenge, everything that I thought was going to happen didn't happen. And the people who I was worried about actually came out looking really, really well. For me, it's pretty obvious who's going home. What about you guys?
I think it's clear.
All right, let's go and tell them. Today's challenge was about cooking not one, not two, but 3 of Kirsten Tibballs' dishes. It was a classic pressure test today, Kirsten, one that will be remembered for years to come.
In a good way.
In a good way.
Always, obviously.
Kind of in a good way. Kirsten, how do you think they went?
I was so proud of all the elements that you achieved and the products that you replicated of mine. It makes me really happy when I see that. And I tell you what, I can see this season is going to be incredible with this standard of cooking.
Kirsten, thank you very much.
Thank you.
Today, 2 of you completed all of the elements of Kirsten's dishes, and 2 of you did not. The 2 that did complete all the elements did so with aplomb. Congratulations, Brent and Justin, you are safe. You may join the others.
Good job.
So it comes down to you, Therese and Dan. Therese, you could have played your immunity pin and guaranteed safety for yourself. Dan. Your dish was missing the freeze-dried raspberries and that crucial mirror glaze on the cake. But other than that, there were hardly any other flaws in sight. Your screen printing, your lattice tube, your lollipops, they were all fantastic. Therese, you were missing the glaze and the print on the side of your cake. Your lollipops were rough and your lattice tube was thick and clumsy. Therese, I'm afraid you had major flaws in every one of your dishes. And that is why you are going home.
Therese.
No way.
I'm so sorry. We really wish you'd played that immunity pin today.
So stupid. So stupid.
Hey, Therese. I'm sorry.
That's okay. You did really well.
We're all shocked that you're leaving the competition so soon. We really hope that you've enjoyed your time here and you're feeling positive about your time on MasterChef. You have been absolutely fantastic. Thank you for cooking us some amazing dishes. That mushroom dish that got you into the competition, the pistachio sablé that won that pin, the apple dish that you cooked for Reynolds' menu. We go on. Unfortunately, we have to eliminate dishes, not people. Even though you've got that pin on your apron.
I feel so numb right now. The friendships that I've made, I know we're going to be lifelong friends. I'll definitely continue on and follow my passion.
When you walk out the doors, hold your head up high because you produce some of the best food that we've seen. Just promise us that this is where the dream starts because we can't wait to see what you do in the industry. You are so talented, but for now, it's time to say goodbye. You're amazing, Therese. Good luck.
Girl. You did so well. Keep working at it, okay?
Thanks for cooking for us.
I feel gutted that I didn't play the pin. I just thought that the flavours would carry me. I didn't think that there were such major flaws. I did a Danny Venn. I'm still really proud of myself. Even though I'm going home today, I know that I will keep on cooking. Like, this is not going to stop me, and this is not going to be the last that you will see me. I'm just going to get out there and just keep on doing what I love.
Next time on MasterChef Australia.
Please welcome Chef Yomo!
Masters Week continues.
He definitely looks like he means business.
A Michelin star chef
This is my sashimi.
delivers a mystery box.
I'm calling it the Brento box.
Sound epic.
That will ignite their creativity
It's on fire. We're not okay.
Yeah, I'm feeling really under the pump.
and have them battling for a chance at immunity.
Super, 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 super delicious.
Keep cooking with that emotion. This is powerful.
Couldn't be more perfect. If it tried, it was gorgeous.